Welcome to Idaho Today. We kick it off with Pet Perspectives with Dr. Jenny Norman. And you know what? It is the holiday season, and there can be no better gift than a new furry friend for the family, right? At least that's what we like to think. But gifting a pet can be a huge undertaking. So we're joined right now by Dr. Jenny Norman from Ada Animal Hospital to tell us some of the things that we should keep in mind when considering giving a pet as a gift. And Dr. Norman, we have Rocco cruising around here in studio right now.
We do.
Yes, and you're also holding somebody today. Who is this?
This is Mr. Bugs. So this is my little rabbit here. He's visiting us today.
Beautiful.
Yeah, as an example, because unfortunately I came across him because he was purchased as a pet, as a gift without all the proper preparation. So I want to talk about that today with everyone.
Very important. And obviously this rabbit's now very lucky to have you as an owner, but it is a great example of how sometimes we can have those kind of indulgent purchases.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, how exciting would it be to have a puppy coming out of a box for the children?
Exactly.
It looks great in movies, best intentions, but sometimes the outcome is not necessarily what we had anticipated.
Exactly.
All right, so if somebody does want to gift a pet as a present for Christmas, what should they really stop and realize and think about?
So, you know, there's a few things. You know, first off, like you said, it should never be a surprise. Always talk to everyone who's going to be involved with it, especially anyone who's going to be financially responsible for the pet. And so with that, I always say, only give to immediate family. You know, your cousins, your friends, they might not want to say no. It's a very generous gift, but you don't always know everything going on in their lives and what they're truly capable of. So only giving it to immediate family, talking to them about it so that everyone is prepared and knows what's going to encompass. Definitely first things to do. And then before that as well, before you go looking and see that cute puppy that then you want to impulse buy, do your research, talk about your lifestyle, you know, and what pet is going to really work for you. Because, you know, rabbits have plenty of health issues. They have things we need to know about too, but can be great companions for people that maybe you're not outdoors and hiking all the time. You don't have an active lifestyle versus, you know, a border collie if you live in an apartment. May not be the best pet. They're really cute and you may want to impulse buy that. So if you do your research beforehand, figure out what's going to work for you, and then go out and look, you're less likely going to impulse and you're going to really then get a good family member that's going to fit for you.
I love that. I'm so glad you said you're going to get the right family member that's a fit for you, because while you think an animal is so precious, like seriously, we love rabbits in our house, but there's a reason we don't have them, because we have Boston Terriers. Right? That's just not a good marriage. No.
It's not.
Yeah, and also, like you said, you got to think about your activity. You have to think about your finances. Some pets require a lot more investment than others.
Exactly.
It's a living, breathing thing.
Exactly. It's going to be with you for years and years. So take the time to really make that decision. And then I always say also, don't give them on the holiday. Give, you know, a dog toy to, you know, your kid if they're going to get a dog. You know, give them the rabbit enclosure. Give them something to be excited about, but there's so much else going on Christmas morning, Christmas Eve, that bringing in a living thing that then is going to be stressed, and then all sorts of other potential things can happen there. It can be a lot. It's overwhelming for the family. It's overwhelming for the pet. So don't give it on the holiday.
Okay, that's such great advice, because even if you have done your research, you've identified the animal, maybe the breed of dog, because all dog breeds have very different temperaments and requirements, like you mentioned. Border collie in an apartment, not such a great fit.
No.
Maybe a Chihuahua might be a better option. So do your research, but then gift a small portion that shows the investment to come.
Exactly.
Right? And then honestly, as a parent, I love involving my children in the selection of the animal.
And they love that too, you know, so you as a parent, do your research, figure out what you're going to get, and then bring your kids with you to, you know, look at the Boston Terrier puppies that you decided, you know, at a later time. And then that's a whole nother day of excitement and joy, you know, that you already have that on Christmas, so make a whole nother day out of it.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Right? And two, when your children can get involved in that opportunity to select the pet that they personally want, they're going to be that much more invested in that pet and likely to follow through with the care and the responsibility.
Exactly. And then again, it's really it's a family member. It's not a gift. It's not a toy that we're opening. it's a family member that you're bringing in, and we're all going to be invested with
Perfect point. It's not a toy. This is a living, breathing creature.
Exactly.
Dr. Norman, we love having you on the show in Rocco, and your beautiful rabbit now here today as well. Where can people go to learn more?
idaho-animal.com, or give us a call, 208-362-5329.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Happy holidays,
Happy
by the way.
holidays.
All right, everyone, stick around. More to come right here on Idaho Today, right after the break. Beautiful.